a little bit like less aggressive. And this is to my brother who was at the bar earlier today trying to get a drink when I was sitting right here. I'm a poet. I'm not even from New York. I love all black people. So if you need to get into my space for a moment to get a hand and get a drink or do whatever, I'm open. So I'm just saying that to say, New York hasn't turned me yet. I'm not a sidewalk bully just yet, where I make people get out of my way for no reason. I'm still happy. I'm still like all the shit that everybody in New York complains about, like the snow and everything else and the crazy weather. I'm loving it. I got my umbrella right now for no reason. Because I'm so not from here. I gotta Google my way home, but I'm okay because I'm happy. So my next piece is called Complicated. It was born right here, the first time ever on this stage 3 weeks ago, like a book signing party. So, complicated. As long as I possess my freedom, there are no such days as bad days. Now, don't get me wrong, there are them days. There are them days where I want to say, fuck being strong. Let defeat slip in. Use my empty pants pocket as a white flag to say that I come in peace. I come in peace for a peace of mind because I'm so tired of fighting with myself. Now don't get it twisted. It would be much easier to take a day or 2 or 3, maybe a week, and have a pity party with a case of the finest of wine, softest of tissues, and a few girlfriends will do until yes, that's it. We've talked about the situation over and over and over again until I've convinced myself that it's the other person's fault. Not even realizing what I just did was dumb me down the complexities of reality, all so that my weak ass state of mind can continue to stay stagnant. Then all of a sudden, I've said words that I can't get back. I think I got my bearings back. Them same words that I mentioned before end up as daggers in my back, making the comeback that much more harder. So instead of getting on my grind, and getting my bearings back, I decided to give up. Lay down, wait quietly for my voluntary demise, stop breathing, until all of a sudden the sun started to shine while it was pouring down raining, and I couldn't help but to take that as a sign from the one who was greater above and the man that all mankind, that I needed to get up, shake off this moment, find my way out of the dark and play my day role, put my business before my friends, because if they take that shit personal, then they wasn't my real friends anyway. So what I did was, I took accountability for my faults. I came up with a backup plan to avoid them same distractions. When I felt like crying, I smiled. When my faith got low, I prayed. I prayed that when I came back to that same fork in the road and all of a sudden my self-proclaimed growth could be challenged, I would make the right decision. I would make the right decision to avoid complicating my life, and instead I would go right to a path that would challenge my growth, and then all of a sudden nobody could say that they couldn't say that I took accountability and didn't make excuses for my fucked up days and my fucked up moods, and every once in a while I piss people off, and yes, I be fucked up too. But the truth of the matter is that tomorrow is a new day. And if you hate that shit, then you must have been hating your own self anyway. Thank you.